Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Damn, why they playing that shit? You can get fucked up in the club cause we don't give a what. You don't want no problems, problems, ooh. You don't want no problems, problems, ooh. Why you trying to act hard as hell when you know damn well you don't want to feel the shit? Shout out to Lil Scrappy though. That's what the fuck my divine force was playing. Okay, KK. I was like, alright. Nah, I was just letting them vibe. Now get ready to talk. They said, hey, let them know what the fuck we playing. Now they saying, we ready. Hey. We ready. Hey. For ya. Shout out to the divine. Big ups to the most high. Big ups to the passed down loved ones. The ones that are no longer here in flesh, but they are here in spirit. Shout out to the cosmic beings. What's up, Vera? What's up, Esau? I would say, hold up, what time is it here? Is they 6 hours ahead or before? Okay, look, Grand Rising, if it's the AM, and Buenas noches, if it's nighttime. I know it can't be daytime. Not just yet. I don't know. We don't know what your times are over there. 3:59 a.m. It's p.m. Damn. Oh, 7 a.m. over here. Yeah, well, Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Yeah, they 6 hours ahead. I couldn't remember. I'm on that gas. I do apologize. Me got to have me meditation, but me got a lot. Me got some shit to drop. First, let me get the small shit out the way. Somebody had commented, right? And they was talking some shit. And me cannot find the comment. Because when me try to respond, the comment was gone. Me don't know. It's like it vanished in thin air. So, you already know. This is a production that is brought to you by the divine through me. You jumped on my damn post and you was like, oh, even I could see that Ashanti's sister was jealous. You misinterpret what the fuck I meant with your low vibrational self. When I said I'm the only one with this information, see, you scratched the surface. You saw that I said that Ashanti's sister was jealous, and that's what the fuck you wrote. I mean, you ran with, because I was about to say you dropped your shit and rolled with it, because that's what the fuck they played. But you ran with it. So this is the horse telling you what the fuck I meant by that when I said I'm the only one with this info. The main energy, yes, her sister is jealous. I mean, it didn't take a rocket science to say that. I'm not saying I'm the first person to say that she was jealous because I'm pretty sure Tasha K, little black ass, had said something in the rest of the bloggers. You feel me? So I never said I'm the only one with that information. Don't you ever belittle my motherfucking intelligence down to a motherfucking size of a piece of rice like yours. For you to even think that that's what the fuck I meant. I'm talking about the extra shit. The shit that I was saying. So next time you want to type some shit in my comments, do me a motherfucking favor and don't. Okay? Whether it's good or bad. I don't even want you to comment and say, ooh, you did your thing on this one. Keep it to yourself. The reason being is because I dislike low vibrational motherfuckers a great deal. Y'all scratch the surface with your thinking. You scratch the surface with any and everything that you do. Y'all motherfuckers disgust me. Ugh. So with that being said, I had to get small shit out the way. Definitely small. Nigga, I didn't even say the size of a mustard seed. Me said the size of a piece of rice, man. You know me don't give two fucks. But anyhow, how everybody doing out there? I got a message that's gonna touch everybody's spirit, no matter who you are. You really need to listen to this because when people come to me to get a reading, certain people, they done already heard this. And some of y'all need to hear it. When someone, whether it's intentionally or unintentionally, tries to harm you or hurt you or cause you pain, right? Let's say something they said, an action, something they did, made you feel some type of way, but not feel some type of way where it's like, okay, get over it. It could be some make or break type shit. Whatever you presume to be that energy for you, because everybody is different, use that, right? So after they try to cause you trauma, pain, hurt, all that bullshit, and you're not sad, is you listening? And you're not sad, but they want you to be sad. Take a step back and really evaluate that person. I'm gonna need you to go back down the memory lane, whatever. Cause you're gonna diagnose this person your motherfucking self. And you're gonna diagnose them the correct way. Because you interacted with this person or these people. The reason why I came out here to give y'all this message is because certain energies do certain shit, right? Like bitches, I just have a zero tolerance for females. I really do. And I do apologize to the females that don't know me. We ain't even exchanged. And I'm telling you that I dislike females a great deal. Like I had no tolerance. That don't mean that they can provoke me to do anything that I don't want to do. No, 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 no. That means as soon as they do some shit, I'm on their fucking ass. That's all that means. But bitches, they like to be petty, vindictive, low life energy, messy, gossip, stuff like that. These are people who will try to cause you harm and then wonder why you're not somewhere sad, depressed. Let's say, I'm going to use the example of what was presented to me. And what I mean presented to me is, no, this is not me. This is not me. And the reason why I say it like that is not that I don't care what people think of me. It's like, I'm not even going to give people who dislike me, who watch my channel, the fucking satisfaction to even think, oh, she talking about herself. Let me cut that story short. But anywho, pay attention to the people who are mad that you are not sad. People who want you to be sad or want you to feel some type of way when they try to throw a stone, but you catch it. Some of you might deal with it. Some of you might not even see it. You just dodged it. Why would somebody want you to be sad? Like I had to tell somebody this. And I tell people this a lot. Certain individuals that done came to me, they done heard this before. And I'm not gonna call no names out. They know who they are. Like this is where I pick your brain. Someone who is apologetic is not gonna want you to be sad. So someone who did not mean to cause you harm, when they see you and they see that you're not sad, that gives them, y'all know I don't like to use hope because hope is for suckers. But some of these niggas do be suckers to think that somebody gonna give you hope. You feel me? But a person would be like happy because you're in a good mood for them to either apologize, be reluctant to get the answer that they want to hear, like, hey, do you accept my apology? Can we be friends again? XYZ. So when a person who is unapologetic, they would be in the energy where they are mad because you are not sad. And when I said it like that, it clicked. And I do apologize for prolonging the message, but I'm on a cloud that's so high. But anywho, so I'm relaxed, I'm chill, calm, cool, and collected, so I can stay centered. But those type of people who do those type of things are not apologetic. In fact, the proof is in the evilness. To go out and to do something that causes you some type of pain, suffering, heartache, trauma, whatever, and to be mad that you're not sad shows you, one, it was intentional. Off the rip, it was intentional. Meaning they knew exactly what the fuck they were doing and they did it to hurt you. Let me tell you the type of mind that these people have. Because I'm real good with the brain. These are small-minded people. These are people who have low self-esteem. These are children. And I don't even want to call them children because you probably have a child that has more common sense, logic, and all that than they do. They're rocks. That's what they are. They're rocks. And they're not the kind of rocks that people pick up, take home, and save. Okay? They're not even the rocks that go in people's driveway. You feel me? I don't know what type of rock they will be, but I know it's a rock that don't nobody give a fuck about. Not even Mother Earth. It's a hazard, in fact. To intentionally cause you harm. Meaning they play mind games. Meaning these are the type of people. Hold up, before I go any further, these are people like your mom, your father, your auntie, your grandma, your brother, your sister, your best friend, your neighbor, your coworker, whoever. You point them out. People that takes on these traits and these characteristics that want you to be sad for some bullshit that they did to you purposely. Cause y'all be thinking that people did shit unintentionally. No, it's intentional. unintentional, a person to be very apologetic. Very. Have you ever seen somebody like knock something over? They were like, "Oh, my bad, my bad, my bad." And let's say they spilled it on your shirt and y'all go somewhere. Every time they see that stain, they gonna apologize, right? But that person also has a problem. Remember I told you I'm good with the brain. And the reason why I would say that person has a problem, because for me, analyzing the situation, the person who keep apologizing, when I view them, I know that they went through some type of trauma where either they were blamed or um like something where they always had to take the rap or take the heat. Basically, like they're the blame. And a lot of y'all be like, you got that from that? Yes. Because after, like, I'm the type of person, I will apologize multiple times, but not too many times. I catch myself. And why do I catch myself? Because I remember anytime I did something that I knew I wasn't supposed to do, I was apologetic. And I wasn't just apologetic just so I could skate. I really was apologetic. I have a guilty conscience. So having experienced that, it may not be extreme as what I just described, but it's an experience of it. Whether it's small, what they be saying, intermediate, medium. You know how they be having them damn scales and shit. I meant them scales and shit. Mild, moderate, severe. It still falls up under it, right? And the person who got the drink spilled on them, how they respond, it lets me know what type of trauma they went through. If a person that spills or get the drink spilled on them, if they respond in an aggressive manner and start calling out certain shit, I know that's a person who possibly could have grew up poor or didn't have enough, because those are just materials. Granted, if you worked hard and you spent your money and that's the only shirt you got, still don't give you a reason to blow up. Because that's what washing machines and dryers is for. That's what a lot of shit is for. But just looking at certain situations, you could tell what type of trauma, what type of, energy that's trapped subconsciously or within their inner child that they need to heal. A person that wants you to be sad for some fuck shit that they did, right? Let's look at it from a positive aspect. A person who is pure, meaning that wouldn't do shit to cause you harm intentionally, like on purpose. They could possibly went through some shit where like some like child abuse. Hold up, y'all. I'm nosy as a motherfucker. When I hear shit, I be on it. Make sure we ain't got no dogs covered out this time. Oh, I think it's two little boys sitting over there. They probably at the park blowing too. What the hell was I talking about? I'm changing Michael. Unapologetic, intentional, unintentional. I was talking about people who don't do it on purpose. Run that back. I know it's been a minute. Think I'm getting rusty. Think I need some WD-40. Nah, I know. Yeah, I do apologize. I'm here to interrupt your broadcast. Nah, I'm just fucking with y'all. His car is really riding down the street with no fucking lights on. That's wild. Real wild. I was giving an example. I do apologize, y'all. I'm still going through it. I was giving an example about what? Child abuse. Child abuse, child abuse, child abuse, not original child. Somebody who doesn't cause people harm on purpose. It's like these little cue cards you throwing up. It's crazy. It's like they got you doing different shit too. Hold up, yeah, I do apologize. Cause it be live and direct with Archangel Michael talk. It's like you throwing up little cue cards or something. Like this, well, that ain't a teleprompter, cause they would be on what, like a screen, like cue cards before the teleprompter came out. So child abuse, not on purpose, so unintentionally. Hold up, I was giving an example. You right, of something that was prone. What was like a trait that they would carry? Yeah, green chick. Um, was I gonna give an example of like them getting beat by like a parent or something that you don't know? I forgot. You can't tell me that. So that's what we is basically. I was giving as I said, a person who's unapologetically could went through child abuse if they. I was giving an example. What example? What the fuck I was gonna give? Ooh, that's all on me, baby. Damn, I was gonna give an example. That's all on me too. Damn. What example was I gonna give? I do apologize, y'all. I had to have him run that shit back because I listen, when you get side, listen, I'm telling you, with this spiritual shit, you can get distracted, sidetracked, all that shit. You hear a noise, you paying attention to it. Especially if that shit wasn't a confirmation, a sign, or a synchronicity. It's like you gotta remember you in your spirit, but you still in your flesh, motherfucker. You feel me? That dog that other night reminded me I'm in my flesh. But I do apologize. I can't remember the example that I was gonna give y'all. It had to be in a good one though, bruh. It had to be. Hold up, y'all. Give me a minute. I do apologize because I'm really bad. I'm about to pick my own motherfucking brain. Like, what the fuck? Like, because if I keep saying it, I catch it. Let me see. Unintentional. Okay, hold up. Let me say this shit again. Let me run it back. I was talking about somebody with that trait. And then I had got on, yeah, because that's the I'm sorry, apologetic. That comes from having to apologize a lot, or they took the blame for something. And I was piggybacking off of that. And I was saying something about it. You could tell when a kid be physically abused by their parent or by an adult. Damn, I can't think of that goddamn example. I do apologize, y'all. That shit was on the money. It really was. And that's on me. Damn. Shout out to my divine forces, though. Cause my ancestors was throwing up Archangel Michael cards. That's why I'm like, that nigga usually be live and direct, cause that's who I go to. Well, when I need something quick, you right, you right, you right. When I don't feel like doing all that shit, deciphering between the energies. But anywho, studying the brain is real good for you. And what I mean by studying the brain is not doing it like what people be doing in the hospitals and shit. Or stuff like that. I'm talking about how a person think, how they move, stuff like that. That's what I mean. Study the brain. Study the brain of different people. Do not categorize the brain to do the same thing. But first, it's like a lot of steps you have to take. You got to be open to different. You cannot be biased. You cannot be stuck in your ways. You got to be open minded. Like when I interact with people and people do shit the opposite of what I do, if the shit is right, I don't give a fuck. Because I know 1 plus 3 equals 4 and 2 plus 2 equals 4. We both got 4. And logically and common sense, I know that everybody's different. And when I look at the brain of people, like how they think, how they walk, how they maneuver, because people say how they walk, your brain directs everything in your body, whether you believe it or not. It's manifestation. That third eye is where you manifest it, and that third eye sees it all. And what I mean by manifest, that's where your thoughts become your reality. It's where you co-create. I, hold up, y'all. I know you lying. Damn. I know you lying. I must have dropped it. Ain't no motherfucking way in the great fuck. Hold up, y'all. Damn. I just knew I had a whole half a L left. I smoked all that. That's probably why I'm leaning like a 6'4". Okay, anywho, hit the like button, please. I about to say, Miss Denise, ain't nobody in here but 5 people. It's late. If they don't hit the like button by now, they'll find out. Get your ass the hell up out of here. Don't be just sitting in the background watching. We don't need you on here. Or change your Michael, ancestors, whoever the fuck this is. It do feel like a lurker too. Somebody who would watch in the background. I don't care if you is a HVB or you think you a damn divine being. You'll know. Too deep in them damn trenches. I'm not surprised I have a lot of haters. Damn. Sade. Smooth operator. I know that's Issa motherfucker. Every time it's certain people, certain shit pop up. And it's coming routine but repetitive. So that's what I start to associate. I'm Miss Denise laughing. They hit it. It was 4 of us. Nah, they gone. They ain't hit no damn like button. It was 5 people in here, 4 likes. They scattered. They better scat. Cause ain't no way in the great fuck. I'm tired of people coming up in here thinking that they just gonna be watching and lurking. Like people who got people who got a secret agenda, that's what they do. They try to they sit back and watch you. What the fuck is you doing sitting back watching somebody for? You ain't got a life? You ain't got a life? Either this the same motherfucker or this somebody new. I don't give a fuck. Divine forces. Archangel Michael, my ancestors, I give you permission. Anybody that's in here that ain't supposed to be in here, tell their ass to fuck up. From sunrise to sunset until they learn their lesson. And you know some people hard-headed. So bring the big soup cans, put them in some goddamn socks and let them know homie don't play that. Anywho, back to the brain. Make sure you remove all that bullshit though before you try to study somebody's brain. Remember I said you can't be a person that's already biased. Like you can't be a surface scratcher because if you go and look at somebody's brain and somebody say they do something like XYZ, you're going to do whatever it is to convince them or whatever for them to not do XYZ. So whatever you come up with, your data, your analysis, whatever, is going to be invalid. It's not going to be good shit that people can work with. It's going to stink. Like it's not going to give nobody nothing. Nothing. It's just going to give them a one-sided point of view. And then when you have people like me that's sitting in there observing this shit, you get upset because we were like, this guy be a dumbass motherfucker. Like it's like a straight line. There's no EGK. Like there's no. It's just straight line. I don't know who you talking to. She ain't talking to me. I do apologize, y'all. Hearing noises and shit, animals or insects, whatever the fuck you gonna call them. Anywho, but it's a straight line. So a person like me, when I go look at a brain, I'm not a biased person. I know everybody is different. The only time I like correct people is when it's not the truth. Okay, see, this is where people get me fucked up because they think I try to push my beliefs or push what I believe or what I think or what I think or what I say goes. No, it's the truth, right? If you be like, oh, well, I like to dip nacho cheese, Doritos, and peanut butter and eat it. I'm not gonna cap. I'm gonna say, ugh, cause that don't sound appealing. But I'm not gonna sit up there and say, nah, you can't do that. You can't do that. Da, 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 don't eat that because that's nasty. Da, 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 da. I'm not gonna do that. That's what you like. That's what you like. I'm the type of person, like, let's say you come over. I got peanut butter and fucking nacho cheese Doritos. I might even try it, knowing that it's fuck no. I'm diverse as fuck. I'm very open. I'm not biased. So when you look in, so when I'm dealing with people's brains, I'm able to see where they coming from, how they think, all of that. That's why y'all are unaware of, like when I walk up to people, but I keep it to myself though. They wear their energy on them. It's called like it's not an aura. It's their aura. It's not a divinity aura. Cause it's like you can see it. I can see child abuse, uh, molested, abandoned. Like you can see it. Like a person who had abandonment issues. There's different types of them. You will have some that's very clingy. Like when I see a person and they're in a relationship and they're clingy, they will use, oh, I love my person, or when I love hard as an scapegoat instead of what it really is. As a child, somebody abandoned them. See, scratch the surface after you find out that it's abandonment, you'll be like, oh, was it the mom or was it the dad? I would say, who abandoned you? The reason why I would ask who is because when somebody is prone to some type of trauma or something, again, you don't force nothing. You do not make them feel uncomfortable because trauma or whatever they went through made them feel uncomfortable. Then you want them to express whatever it is to you. And I know when they express whatever it is to me, to not judge them, for one. For two, whatever they tell me is between me and them and the Most High and my divine forces and their divine forces. But it's certain ways that you can dissect the mind of people to see what type of traumas or whatever they done went through in life. It speaks volumes. A person that when it's time to get mad or to exude anger, the type of anger, whether it's mild, moderate, or severe. I think, yeah, I'm about to say it's about the same thing. But anywho, I can tell. I be like, damn, like when it's a confrontational energy, I pay attention to everybody, how they respond, how they react, all of that. And I'm not saying everybody that blows up uh, grew up seeing that shit because I can decipher energy. I can tell. I be like, nah, that ain't it. Cause somebody will be like, well, you said da da da. I be like, nah, that ain't it. There's somebody who fucking fed up. Like you could tell the energy on people, but I'm talking about the traumas that I put on. You could tell if somebody's been did like all of that. You could tell what the fuck they wear. It's tags. It must be something up under that damn car. I pray that it's not a hurt bird, because if it is, I can't do nothing for it. It was a bird one time, and I was like, damn. I wanted to help it, but I was like, I do apologize, y'all. That bird died. It's like, I'm in tune with Mother Earth. You feel me? I take it one at a time. You know, you got the universe. Well, first you got the Most High. Y'all know that. Then you got the universe. Well, you got the Most High, self, the universe. Then you got Mother Earth. Then you got the animals. Now, that might not be your order. Cool means that don't mean your order is wrong as long as Most High itself is one and two. After that, I don't give a fuck how you do it. Well, that's the order for me. So animals is last on the motherfucking list. Fuck that. One day at a time. For those of you who be like, oh, you said don't fear shit. Yeah. And I tell you also the mental. And I do have a strong mental. You can tell I do. But I don't fuck around with shit like that. And the reason why I don't fuck around with it is because I'm not that. And it ain't the most I said, what the fuck you mean you not that? Meaning I'm not an animal. You feel me? It's different types of animals. Some walk on 2 feet, two legs, 4 legs. Some got more. Insects too. Like hell nah. I don't come from where they come from. And what I mean is, well no, I don't come from their habitat. Because I'm pretty sure no animal out here pays bills. They don't even have bills. I don't come from their habitat. Y'all, y'all can't hear the divine. Every time I say something, they like, what? Girl, shut up. We all come from the Most High. There's no way for me to say it. But back to what I was saying, though. Because people trying to get me sidetracked. When you look at people who want you to be sad, They didn't, yeah, they was abused their kids. I knew it'd come to me. I knew it'd come to me. And you could tell they were abused because what people fail to realize is your subconscious and your inner child and your spirit, they're all in alignment or in harmony. So just like you got a captain and a co-captain, right? They all switch up to drive. And depending on that's for the most high. Evil people, you know, they got ego, pride. That's who they let drive. But people, I do apologize, y'all. My fucking black and pal was going out, and it's still going out. They were abused as a kid. You could tell. You could tell, like trying to make somebody sad after they do something to them. They parents could have do some shit like that. Like they could have seen the dad do some shit to the mom, and then the mom didn't cry, didn't feel no type of way, so they got angrier. Their their subconscious, their the childhood trauma, that's the inner child, and their spirit will project that through the flesh, through the avatar. That means no person has no control. That's why you heal your subconscious, your inner child, and your spirit. You walk in your spirit. Those right there project when you're unhealed. And the reason why they're projecting is because the way the Most High designed it, people like myself, we need to be aware of you. When I mean you have tags, you have physical tags, you have spiritual tags. Physical tags is where the subconscious, the spirit, or the child will take over the avatar. Remember I said captain, co-captain? The captain is supposed to be the spirit. Co-captain could be any other which one. If you heal your subconscious, then it's like you're like a diverse person. You heal your childhood, your inner child, then you're going to stay youthful. It's like the subconscious would be like the adult you, the common sense, the logic. I don't want to use that example, but I'm going to use that. And the inner child is like when you go on vacation, you know, to have fun, to let your inner child, like when it's fun times. You wouldn't bring your subconscious like to the party. Well, you should for protection and awareness, but the child, like, when a person come to me and they do certain shit, I can tell which one is speaking, which one is driving. So when a person exudes certain shit, I know if it's the spirit, the subconscious, or I do apologize, people coming out, or the child, the inner child. The subconscious is deep, very deep. I'm talking about it's the deepest. The inner child is right above it. They're both stored in the back. But it's a difference of energy. Subconscious is like the subconscious of like, because they go hand in hand, first and foremost. I pray that I'm explaining this right. They go hand in hand, the childhood and the subconscious. The subconscious is shit that you are unaware of in general. The child is things that only happen to you as a child. That's why I associated the subconscious as the adult. instead of the child, because the inner child only experienced your childhood. It remembers everything that you went through, and it's also stored in your subconscious. So you have to dig deep to get both of those, and you have to heal those. That's why people that come from the Most High, you be successful because you heal those. Those two things right there are hurdles and hindrance and burdens and all that. They can become those things and obstacles in your life if you do not heal such things. Have you ever seen a grown ass person lash out? Let's say this person said they only wanted mustard on their hot dog, but somebody put ketchup. They could throw the hot dog, right? What would you think that is? Maybe they seen as a child their father throw a fucking hot dog at their mom. Maybe um, they idolized their big brother, and that's what their big brother did to his bitches. Like it's a plethora of things of where they saw that at. Or maybe somebody threw a hot dog at their ass. You feel me? But either way it goes, you could tell that that's a trait that's dealing with the inner child. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because they are an adult and they think it's cool to throw a hot dog at somebody or a cross. Instead of saying, hey, I said I only wanted mustard. Someone put ketchup on my hot dog. Can you please take this back and give me a hot dog with just mustard on it? Thank you. Why you think they ain't do that? Because they never saw that as a kid. Instead, they saw somebody lash the fuck out, whoever the fuck it was. And for them to do that, that says that they seen it on multiple occasions, not just once. The angrier a person is, that means the more chances they done engaged in such activities or they done participated, their eyes done seen, done witnessed, they experienced it. Basically, overall, they're cool with this. They're cool. They think it's cool to throw a hot dog at somebody when they fuck your order up. And I'm pretty sure the people who told them that it was cool or showed them that it was cool have the same issues they do. So they're hanging around people who are not the opposite, but is the same. So you see why I push you to be your authentic self? Because when shit is the same, there's no growth there. How is those group of people going to know that, hey, it's not cool to throw a hot dog at somebody when you when somebody fuck it up? Who was there to set the example and say, hey, you don't do things like that? Uh, this is how you handle things, XYZ. See, when I ask questions, people think I want to be nosy, but for people who know me, they forget I don't give a fuck about people's business. So if I'm asking you, it's to help you, not to control you, not to be in your business. It's always good intentions. And I would ask them, who? Like that. I change the mic with them laughing because they know I will. I be like, who you seen do this? Do what? Like throw hot dogs because you grown. And I know that's going to piss their demons off. The ones who encourage them to throw the hot dog. So I know what type of jungle I'm stepping in, but I don't give a fuck. They can lash out. They might even try to throw something at me. It's a possibility, but it's a risk that I'm willing to take because healing somebody. Because some people, you, I'm not saying you keep, you know what I'm saying? Nah, because I ain't one of those. Y'all know I ain't that. But some people may have people who said that they would or tried to help them, right? But they gave up. They quit too soon, or they had other endeavors. You feel me? Certain things cause for certain attention, but you don't give too much attention, and you don't give attention to the wrong shit. But a lot of people, you can tell what it is they've been through. A lot of y'all don't look at people in a certain light, and that's cool. But being aware is cooler. As a healer, I know what I'm talking about. As a thinker, and not a follower thinker, an independent thinker, I know what I'm talking about. As a person who loves knowledge, I know what I'm talking about. As a person who steps outside the box, I know what I'm talking about. I like to view different people. I like to interact with different people when it comes to knowledge. Because as far as being like a social butterfly, fuck all that. I don't really like people like that. I don't really wanna chill. I don't want to party. I don't want to kick it with you. None of that. I'm a homebody. I'd rather be in the crib with everything that I need than to be outside. Now, I will go outside in Mother Earth, but you know what I mean. Nah, I'd rather not deal with people. I don't want people in my face. Because one thing about me is I'm not fake. And a lot of people, they'll tell you that I'm not. If I get the wrong vibes or I don't like you, I'm not going to pretend. There's no amount of money. There's nothing that's going to make me pretend that I like you whatsoever. I'm not about to know. What the fuck do I look like? So that's why I stay inside. Because people do shit that I disapprove or whatever. And who am I? You feel me? So I do me a favor, myself a favor, and I do them a favor. And I stay out the way. But when I'm handling people, and what I mean by handling people, because I'm not a handler like the fake elite. When I'm dealing with people, I know what the fuck I'm dealing with. You need to know what you're dealing with. A person that wants you to be sad, depressed, mad, whatever, that is a person that you do not need to try to figure out because that person needs help. That's not a subconscious. That's not an inner child. That's an energy. And an energy that was passed down from generations to generations. When a person get mad and they throw a hot dog at somebody, that was taught or it was seen. Somebody who wants you to suffer by doing something that they know will make you suffer, and then when you don't suffer, they be upset. That's an energy. You gotta know what you're dealing with. Childhood traumas and all of that shit, the subconscious that they didn't heal, have created some type of monster, a demon, a energy within them. And those are people that you need to detach from, no matter who they are. Titles belong on cars, not people. What does that mean? Fuck your mama, fuck your daddy, fuck them all. Because they too can backstab you. They too can do wicked shit to you. Okay? Nobody's safe, not even a safe. So that title shit, oh, I'm your mama. Because that'll make you fall for the bullshit. Oh, I'm your big bro. I'm your little bro. I'm your big sis. I'm your little sis. Oh, well, I'm your grandma. Nobody give a fuck who the fuck you is. If you disrespecting me, motherfucker, you gonna get checked. Or don't come the fuck around me. That title shit belong on cars. So can't nobody tell me who the fuck they are. Oh, well, I'm your uncle on such and such side. And I don't give a fuck on my middle finger or my right finger side. What the fuck you giving an introduction for? Who the fuck is this motherfucker? Cause that what the fuck that's how I'm coming. Cause those you hear that sirens. Those introductions don't mean shit to me. Those are not titles. I barely respect uh DR. You know, like when they were like doctors and all that shit. No disrespect to y'all. But when people be trying to throw them little acronyms and shit, where the fuck you wanna call them? This shit don't that shit don't mean nothing to me. I'm not gonna disrespect nobody who went to school for 14 years, 8 years, however long you went to school. You feel me? But that shit don't hold it. That's the title. That shit don't. The title belong on cars. You heard what the fuck I said? Titles belong on books, movies. You feel me? Telling me who the fuck you are. It don't hold no goddamn weight unless it's spiritual. And I'm gonna be on there before you ain't even gotta tell me. So yeah, disrespect, whatever. These people are sick. This is something that you cannot heal. This is something that they won't heal. You must separate, evacuate, head for the hills. And the reason why I'm telling y'all to head for the hills is because something about to blow up. It's about to be an explosion for these people. Because people don't look at it from a certain point of view. Like somebody was really, like once I told them, I said, hey, do you know how many people I done said this to? I was like, a lot. They was like, are you serious? I said, yeah. I said, a lot of people be scared and don't know that they can become an activist. Like you could be a speaker. Like it's over 1 billion people in the world. It could be somebody that's going through the exact same shit that you going through, getting ready to or whatever. And they could have their back against the wall and don't know what to do. And just by your words, you save someone. What you're going through is not, you shouldn't be embarrassed or ashamed. You should seek help. And a lot of people don't seek help. That's why their subconscious and their inner child is damaged. They let it sit inside and let it eat them up, deteriorate them. See me, I can't do. I can't do that. I can't live like that. I do apologize. I thought a bug had came in my mouth. I just can't. So growing up as a child, let me give you an example. They always used to call me like a troublemaker. I'm not even gonna lie. Because every time I chill with certain people, certain things will go off. Okay? Not pointing the finger, I'm not blaming. I'm just calling it what it is. Because this is me. So me being 35 now, and me being the age that I was, I think I was I think I was pretty smart, like mature for my age. I really do. And there's no tea, no shade because it's me. I'm just being real because the way I think, that shape from childhood all the way up to here. So, but as me looking back, because it's healing, and you have to be real with yourself. You cannot make yourself seem like you're the good person because then you do not heal the root, like the problem. Instead, you pack more sand on top of it or whatever the fuck you want to pack on it. Instead of healing it, you just dug for like 6 hours and now you throwing sand back in there. Every time you, every time you deflect the problem or you do not accept the problem that only if you was the cause, you pour more sand back in there. See, you have to be real with yourself and be honest. And when you're doing stuff that's involving healing the inner child, it's very important. It's vital that you be real with yourself because you actually want to heal it. So me being 35, I'm like, as a kid, I knew I wasn't an instigator, right? I knew I wasn't an instigator, but I was tired of people calling me that. Sometimes I would get into altercations confrontations because people would call me that. I had to learn as a kid, not an adult. I had to learn as a kid how to manage my anger. I had to learn as a kid that if you know that you ain't do XYZ or say XYZ, oh well. And then I had little tactics. This is what I did as a kid. Like I was healing my childhood during my childhood while I still was a child and didn't even know it, but I'm 35 and I'm tapped in. So it's certain shit that I get to see that I know that I've healed because I'm real with myself. And I thought it was a bug. It probably was. When people would sit up and gossip about people and then that person come around and I would tell that person, and I wouldn't tell that person in secrecy. I said it loud in front of everybody. Because y'all said it aloud, like, what the fuck? You feel me? Like, why sneak off? And I felt like for me, as a kid, teenager, whatever, sneaking off just made me feel like I was doing some shady shit. I ain't even like to really whisper. You feel me? Because in my mind, well, my mama said whispering is rude. I'm not gonna lie. That's what my mama taught me. But for me, for myself, I took whisperings for punks. What the fuck you whispering for? If it's something that you don't want nobody to hear, then you need to step outside. Whispering gives the energy of shit talking, gossiping. You feel me? Referring to some shit that just took place maybe, and you want to have a side conversation when you whisper. And remember, the shit was said publicly, so I said publicly. But because I did stuff like that, I was labeled as a troublemaker. And as a kid, I knew that I wasn't a troublemaker. I knew that I was standing up for justice. That's what I used to tell the West. I think that I say justice. I'm fighting for justice. Hold up, I want to make sure, y'all. I think this is what the fuck I said. Because when I used to get in trouble with my mama, yeah, I used to have some slick ass comebacks, but not no slick like being disrespectful to her, like some shit like that. Like I'm out here changing the world. I'm out here changing the world. People trying to call me an instigator. So I would go to my mama. That's a tactic. And I would say, Mom. And my mama knew I wouldn't lie because I ain't give a fuck. I wanted the truth. And I would ask her, my mama said I went wrong, then damn it, that certified it. Because I knew for a fact my mom wouldn't buy sugarcoat shit to me. It's certain people that you can ask, and all praises to the Most High that my mom, it happened to be my mom. Somebody who was raising me. Somebody who told me, hey, do not do XYZ. You exude shit that you seen in your household or what you seen as a child, right? But it's all about the adults that you had, the mental, like the examples. And then the examples that you had, how did you interact with them examples? How did you do XYZ? Like, let me tell you something. My mom was a mother, so she didn't just drop us off with anybody. My mama was conscious enough and aware enough that it was child molesters. It was a lot of stuff that took place in the world. So if your mom or your father wasn't like this, I do apologize. I'm not boasting and bragging or throwing nothing up in your face. In fact, fuck your mom and your dad. Now, if you back cool with them, it's still fuck them. Because how can you do that? I'm just grateful, showing gratitude. Okay? So my mom knew that. We was raised a certain way. Like, that's why I'm telling you, your childhood exudes a lot of things, right? When I get angry, I would like be furious, like, rage. And I ask myself, why do you get so mad about stuff like this. Like, where does this anger come from? And I'm like, cause damn, I can be the happiest motherfucker in the world. I could be chilling. I could be cool. But then when somebody do some shit to me that I don't like, you feel me? I used to just blow the fuck up. I ain't playing. Cuss you the fuck out. Talk. I don't give a fuck. We can even get physical. And I'm like, shit not fucking important. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. As a kid, I had to heal that. Now, I tell y'all, do not go to drugs for coping mechanism, right? But marijuana is not a drug. Started smoking weed. That made me be calm, cool, and collected and really accept that I don't give a fuck as a child. And I know y'all like as a kid. Yeah, as a kid. I mean, come on now. You see how these kids can get anything now? It was the same shit back then. Don't front. I mean, you try and get that parent award shit as being a good, the good nun-like parent. You, come on, quit lying. You smoking reefers, waiting at the store for somebody to come in that was a young cat that understood, cause they smoke. You feel me? Hey, can you give me a cigar, please? Yeah, man, what kind of cigar you want? Let me get a Dutch Master or the pineapple White House in the tube, please. Got me fucked up. Anywho, look, that reminiscing. But your childhood, you gotta heal it. If you sitting up here and you got things about yourself that you dislike. Now, I'm not talking about if you like, damn, my nose should be thinner. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about internal shit that's dealing with your subconscious and your child, your inner child. Like if you are confrontational, meaning when anything take place, that's your go-to. Ask yourself, why is that your safe haven? And you're going to say, safe haven? Yeah. Ask yourself, why do you feel safe? Meaning comfortable. When people feel comfortable, what do you feel? I mean, if you're comfortable, don't you feel safe? Okay then. So what makes you comfortable to rely in anger? You gotta decompress that. Suppress it. You don't add more fuel to the fire. So ask yourself, why do you feel comfortable sitting in rage? What triggers you? What have you seen? What have you been exposed to as a kid? Because I witnessed my mom's little sister, right, be verbally abused by the father of her kids. And I'm gonna give you key components so you know, like as a kid, this is what I came with as a kid. And sometimes I do wish my mom was alive just so she could back me up and say, yeah, she did. Like I do this as a kid. These are key things that I knew about their relationship as a fucking kid that I would um, convert with my mom about. Cause who the fuck was I gonna talk to? You feel me? Like I'm gonna keep it a band. As a kid, I knew adults lied. I said, like, come on. Like, you have to be real with yourself. As a kid, you seen and heard a lot of shit. Because why? They thinking you're a kid. They thinking you're not paying attention. They don't think you're intelligent. Whatever the shit that they did. That's why adults knew to do whatever they did in secrecy around me, baby. Because I'm on it. I'm on it. I remember I seen my aunt from off my stepdaddy side roll up one. I'm sitting here telling you, I was a kid and knew why her lips was black. I knew she smoked. I'm telling you, I knew all this shit. It's because I was nosy and I paid attention. You think I wasn't? I be in there watching cartoons. They in there talking shit. I done heard the whole conversation and ain't missed a cartoon. You're not about to tell me. But I would see him verbally abuse her, right? Let me get back to the key points. And then he would do it in front of other people. Like in front of other people. He didn't give a fuck who was around. I remember when I went to my mama, I said, Mom. She said, what? I said, y'all need to go over there and beat Anthony up. And she started laughing because she thought I was gonna crack jokes on them. That's why I used to always really like crack jokes on them. Like, even though I viewed her as a weak ass individual, I felt like that's my mom's, little sister. You're not about to do her like that. So I would crack jokes. I'm talking about I would crack jokes, and y'all, I used to have a stuttering problem, so all his jokes would just be like, "Go DJ" or "Duck Duck Duck." Like he'll just crack on that. But that was a long time ago. You feel me? So he cracking on me when I done got it right or something. So his jokes would be the same, played out, and I would eat his ass the fuck up. I'm talking about eat his ass the fuck up with jokes, and I'm different. Like he'll crack jokes on people, and he'll crack one good one, and they'll sit it out. They'll give up. You crack one good joke on me, baby, I'm about to hit you with it, baby. We coming, and I go back and forth. So I would crack jokes on him. You feel me? Like get on his nerves or do whatever it was. But I told my mom, I said, Mom, y'all need to go over there and y'all need to jump Anthony. I said, y'all need to put Uncle Jerome or Uncle Bobo on his ass. Well, I ain't say ass. If y'all hear me cussing, I'm capping. I didn't say no cuss words, but the way I'm talking, I did say that. I'm grown, so this is how I talk now. I wouldn't talk to my mom like that. And she's like, she giggled a little bit, and she was like, why you say that? I said, because he over there talking junk about Aunt Punkin. And then my mama said, he always do that. So my neck went back a little bit at her. And, like a side neck, like, what the fuck? So I guess she catch my face, and I'm like, this ain't cool. Like, this is a problem. And I do rebuke that. I ain't call that hoe my aunt in a minute. I rebuke that. That bitch is not my aunt. And I mean that shit. And that's on my dead mama. She is not my aunt. My mama little sister. But when my mom had told, like when she said it, she was like, he always do that. It made me look at her some type of way. Like, what the fuck you mean he always do that? So you know about this shit? And this not making you say the same shit? Like you don't want to go, you not behind me? You in front of me? Meaning you on the side with he on? Cause she said, why you looking at me like that? Cause I'm like, it's not cool. Well, I'm not gonna get in their business. If he put his hands on this something different, Jerome or Bo would knock him the fuck out. Da 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 da. That came from my mama. That one I knew. It's certified. I said, damn. When people be going through some trauma shit or some shit that ain't acceptable, these adults don't give a fuck. They mind their goddamn business. So either you can mind your business or you can stand up. This is why I don't got too much shit. I'm not saying I don't got shit to hear from my childhood. But I don't know, I was already in different motion. I was thinking different, looking at situations different. I never looked at shit the way kids looked at shit. That's why something like when people be like, oh, she grown, girl. My mom be looking at them like, what the fuck ever. My mom tell you something. That's why I fuck my mama. My mama told me, she said, Brittany, I know you ain't grown. I know you ain't fast. My mama knew I wasn't out here doing that, being, like being fast and being grown like I'm thinking I'm this. Like my mama little sister used to say that like a lot of people. And me being 35, and as a kid, I knew I wasn't being grown. So therefore, they didn't place trauma on me, or they didn't make me spiral out to become grown or act grown. Like fall for what that's putting out negative energy. I didn't absorb the energy that they put out. Instead, I stayed true to me. I wasn't out here in these streets trying to be in niggas' faces. I was rolling the fuck up. My mama know. My brother will tell you and my sister will tell you. Smoking. Getting high. Off marijuana, that is. Nothing else. But as a kid, this is shit that I observed. Like, that's in the black community heavy. You know, the white people community, they put their asses in hospitals, rehabs. They put their people on medication and shit, and certain shit. Not trying to put this to make this racist or diverse. I'm just showing you how where is exuded in a person's childhood, it creates their adulthood. Their mannerisms, the way they respond to certain scenarios, traumas, all of this. I'm 35 and I still got some shit that I need to work on as far as like the inner child and stuff like that. But it's nothing to deal with the stuff that people, you feel me? Like, I know when to be angry and when not to be angry. Like I said, I blew up a couple of days ago. And I checked myself before I hit the max on that bitch. Like, when people see me fucking angry, they think that I'm on max. If only they knew that this is like level one. That's how mad I be. That's why I do not get mad. And one thing about me is I know how to check my anger, so don't nobody got to check me. See, y'all allow codependency, something that'll calm you the fuck down. See, people be like, oh, but you smoke weed, but I don't smoke weed to calm myself down. Because you ain't never seen me get angry and be like, hold up, let me light this air real quick. No, I calm myself down. I didn't use weed as a form to calm myself down as an adult, where I got common sense and logic. You feel me? Wisdom, knowing the difference between right and wrong. You know, as a child, you learn the difference between right and wrong. That's when I started smoking weed. So weed, I wasn't using it. Well, I was using it to cope. Well, no, I was using it to cope. I was using it as a, cause coping is when you go do something and then yeah, I smoke. Cause that's why I say I wasn't doing it. Instead, I was using it as a stress reliever, a decompress, a suppress, to decompose. I mean, to decompress the negative energy, like my rage. I wasn't being codependent on it. I was using it to give my body, mind, soul, and spirit the ability to have a fighting chance. Meaning, do not let the rage overpower my body. Allow my body to be familiar or come familiar with peace instead of rage and anger. Like, my body, like when I would smoke weed, my body didn't even have the energy to even get mad. So it'll be so it's that's a force where I ain't had no choice but to just let it go. Cause when you're high, you don't, man, fuck all that. You don't really want to do too much. You just want to chill. You feel me? You don't want to be loud or nothing. You goofy, all this shit. I didn't use it as a coping mechanism. I used it as something to help me decompress anger. So as an adult, I do not use or do not run to weed as a coping mechanism when I have a problem or issue. After I handle the problem and the issue, then I go get that marijuana. It's not nothing that I'm using as a cope. Remember, it decompresses. I don't use it as fuel to light up whatever the fuck it is. You cannot be codependent on nothing, because if you go somewhere, what if that thing that you use to cope or to codepend on is not available? Will you be successful still? And a lot of you will fail. I will be successful. Hey, do you think that you cannot blow the fuck up without smoking this weed? Hell yeah. Depending on what the fuck it is. Because they just showed me somebody slapping me with some boo-boo. Baby, fuck that marijuana. You go ahead and give me an orange jumpsuit, size medium. Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, give me a white bra, give me a white beater, a white tee, Give me a couple of them, cause I want to have a couple on me when I go in there. Give me like 10 pair of white panties. Oh, I'm about to double up. White pair of socks. Hell yeah, and I'm coming there with some slides. You got me fucked up. Cause I'm coming there prepared. But it depends on what it is. If it's just like a little study and something go on to make me mad, like it was this one teacher that was showing us how back in the day how they had black people being slaves and shit. And I'm getting a little upset now because the energy. He did that shit on purpose. That's why I ate his ass up and every other racist motherfucker that was in that classroom. Ate they ass up. Gonna try to divide us, talking about we gonna act like this is segregation like back in the day. Baby, my mouth. If y'all know who, that's what I said. Back to my mama little sister. I said, was I gonna be a person who see this shit, acknowledge it, be aware of it, and then just keep walking? Or am I gonna be an activist? I'm an activist. I knew that as a kid. People that do shit to my friends, I speak up and I got they back. I'm not somebody who be aware of something and don't help or don't sweep shit under the rug. That's something that I've done as a kid. So I'm on a different playing field when it comes to the child, the inner child. I still got some stuff to heal. So the subconscious is what my issue was. And a lot of y'all might have the same issue. Your subconscious is like, because I don't want to use that as an example because I knew I wasn't an instigator. Like, let's say everybody was calling me an instigator, and I believed I was one, right? So every time I do what I did, I would think I would be an instigator, or I would be reluctant to do that because I would be thinking I'm an instigator. Then if I hear people sitting up as an adult and they be talking about people who used to instigate or who instigate now, I get fidgety. I feel uncomfortable. My hands will start sweating. I feel defensive. I might start defending the person who was an instigator. Start explaining for them. And I know y'all like, God damn, I can keep going. Remember when I told you I study the brain? I study everything, body language. I'm very observant. I pay attention. If you come in the room, this is why I tell people, I be like, look, wait. Let's go in there together. If we go in there together, we gonna figure the fuck out. I'm gonna tell you, and now that I'm spiritual and tapped in, I ain't even gonna use my gifts. I'm gonna see if I still got it, like regular. Like no cap. If somebody did some shit, like let's say we in a room, right? And $100 come up missing. Don't nobody know that we know that the $100 is missing. And I know y'all like, yeah, because people come to me. I'm sitting here telling you, when shit get missing. Now, if I'm a guest, they're not gonna come to me because they don't know. But I'm the type person, subconscious, boom. I would empty out my pockets, my pocketbook and all of that, right? And still to this day, I might do that. And when I catch myself doing it, I say, damn, that subconscious a fool, bitch. You need to work on it. Why would I empty out my pockets and pocketbook? Because I've been around thieves where people would lie and some people would think that I was the thief. And then sometimes I didn't have the receipts or the proof, knowing damn well that I wasn't a goddamn thief. So here I am, 35 years old. If it's a group of people and we walk in a room and somebody steals some shit, I'm going to be the first person to empty out my pockets and show my stuff just to show you that I'm not the thief. And I'm not ashamed. I would tell you, hey, um, I, I grew up around thieves and shit. I had two ex-cousins that was thieves and they used to steal. They got a little smart, started stealing around other people so that cause they caught on, they're stealing while they by their damn self, they can't get caught. I love when they used to do that, dumb criminals. Like, you the only person in here, bitch, they know you stole. You feel me? But then they got a little smart because my mama and certain people get on them and get them hints and shit, so they picked up on it. Like, my mama don't give a fuck. My mama say, you was the only one here with your dumb ass. Like, my mama didn't give a fuck. Like, you caught. You the only motherfucker in here. Or she'll say, it's just me and you in here. Like, I'm trying to tell you, so they caught on. So, subconsciously, I am aware of why I do that. Why do you do that? And I know you be like, well, you need to heal that from your childhood. As a child, baby, I knew I wasn't no fucking thief. There's something that's subconscious, right? I knew I wasn't no thief. I just did that so people would know that I'm not a motherfucking thief, right? So then I started going around certain people that showed me that they fuck with me. Like as a kid, I'm telling y'all, I observed. Like my ex-best friend Farice, I knew that she genuinely fuck with me. And the reason why I said, and the reason why I said I know that she genuinely fuck with me, because I remember one day I was getting ready to pull my shit out. And she said, no. She said, I know you ain't steal it. You ain't even got to do all that. Boom. So then it was other people, because she wasn't the only one, that was like, oh, we know you ain't steal. I'm like, damn. This is what I'm telling you, as a kid, I know when it's childhood and I know when it's just subconscious, right? So me being a kid, I got to experience the good and the bad. The bad was people saying X, Y, Z, like you the thief or something, and they couldn't ever catch me stealing. And what I mean catching is that I was never stealing, like actually catch me in the act or have receipts or proof. It was always made up made up. And the bitches who stealing, I would tell. Sometimes I wouldn't say nothing. And that's where I fucked up at. I should have been telling on them bitches. Cause then it made me look like I was a thief or I could be a possible suspect. I did not like being a suspect of stealing. I did not like being a suspect of stealing. Cause I don't know. I just feel like as a kid, I'm an adult. I don't feel the same way, but I still don't like stealing. But as a kid, it was just something about I ain't was stealing from people. Cause when I was a kid, I was stealing from stores. The Most High just said, girl, and just showed me some, like just like stealing and lying. If I took it, I'd tell you I took it, but I'm not about to, I don't know, just something about that. But the reason why I didn't have to heal that as a kid, because I just told you, I experienced people telling me, hey, you ain't got to do all that. So I know you like, well, as an adult, why do you still do that? I just told you. It's because I don't like to be a suspect when it's theft. So when you see that it's not on me, I'm excluded from the situation. So when I'm excluded from out the situation, that means I ain't got shit to do with it. I'm clean. And not only does it show that I'm clean, but it also show people when it comes to stealing, hey, you ain't gotta watch her. This can be out, that can be out. I don't give a fuck. When it comes to childhood trauma and when it comes to your subconscious, they're in alignment, but you must know the difference. Remember when I told you, I said like the subconscious, I gotta work on that? But I'm aware though. So that puts me in a better position than somebody who is not aware. Or versus somebody who's aware and try to ignore it or make up some shit. That's the worst one. Somebody who's not aware, I know you like the unknown, that's the worst one. No. To know and to act like it's not happening or whatever, that's the worst one out of that. Because if you don't know nothing, you don't know. What can you do about something you don't know? If you at the house, if you at work and your house is flooding, no one's home. This is back in the day, there's no Ring camera. How did you know? You can't come in here and say, oh, I should have called. You weren't there. You didn't know. You cannot do nothing about nothing you didn't know. But to know that you left the damn water on and you were like, nah, I just wait till I get home. And then when you come home, your whole shit is flooded. You see what I'm saying? It's stupid. And you get your ass whooped worse because you knew better. So now the Most High gonna beat your ass. Way worse than the person who didn't know. Okay? So you need to be aware. Not only so you have to heal yours and know yours to know others. I know this shit went from left to right talking about the brain and all of this shit, but all that shit is in alignment. Once you figure out how a person's brain works, you figure out them. But you cannot figure out how a person's brain works based off of lies, being biased, and all this extra shit. You can look at a person, you can tell what type of energy is on them. You can dissect it. I sit back and I watch people that go in altercations and I watch how they handle things. The people that stay calm, cool, and collected, it's different energies that come on them. I can tell if they just healed and learned that. I can tell if that's what was exuded in their household or that's what they're accustomed to. It tells you everything. Certain body language will let me know, oh, nah, this motherfucker just learned this shit right here. This nigga just learned this. Because, give them an example, you said Most High. Damn, you want me to get them the source? Let's say a person, two men are standing face to face, and the guy that's being calm, he's like, nah, I don't want to take it there, blase blah. What would be a hand gesture to let me know something? I mean, I said a hand gesture. What would be what would indicate that I know that he just learned this? It's like, let's say he got his fist balled up to his side and he's squinching it. Eyebrows, jaw clench, certain stuff. And I know you like that right there will let you know. Yeah, because it's other stuff that go with it. But I just wanted to show you an indication what would let me know that he just learned this. And a lot of y'all be like, nah, he just balling up his fist because he want to hit him so bad. No. A person that really want to hit somebody so bad, uh, they got different body language, different posture, mouthpiece different too. When somebody want to hit you, somebody can be quiet, but when it's time to fight your ass, you feel me? Like, it's different type of energy. But that would be an indication, let me know that he just learned that. Because he's trying to keep his composure. A person who is prone to keeping their composure, they won't ball up their fists. They'll have hand gestures with a face, with their hand on their face, looking, oh, like they're listening type energy. They have their hands crossed, but not in a way where it's like, I'm not listening to you, more of a I'm concerned. Like, it's different types of shit that I pay attention to with people. And because I'm not biased, I'm able to pick up on them. Because I'm not one-minded, where I only see it my way. Because if I did, I'd be fucked. When I look at something, the first way I look at it, that's my way. So then from that way, that's like a starting point. I move around it. I'm a what if person, so I what if that shit? What if this happened? What if that came? Da 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 da. Like, as a kid, you had a big imagination. Where do you think that shit went? Cause you suppressed that. You do not suppress your inner childhood. I mean, your child spirit. You use that. And that's what the fuck I be using. That bitch healed in a motherfucker. I would pinpoint some shit and that imagination, I'm talking about my imagination be going. It be going. As a kid, you would think of stupid shit. Dragons with damn capes on it with swords coming to. Come on. Why y'all not using that now? My shit ain't die. I'm always in my inner child. I like to play. Lions are playful and lioness. They are. They like to play. They really do. But you supposed to use stuff like that to help you. And I know y'all like, what got the brain? Like, I may not be, the stuff that I'm telling you, I know I'm explaining that right. But what I'm saying about knowing somebody's brain, like, if somebody, say some shit like, let's say, oh, the most I said, do the $100. Cause I did the little thing about the subconscious. Okay, so let's say everybody in there, right? They stole, oh, you want Archangel Michael, you petty. This nigga went up there and told, like, bruh, you ain't ever did no shit like that. You should have just came to me. You should, that's petty. I mean, he said it's cool when you do it. It's a problem when I do it. Fuck 'em. Birds of a feather. We flock together. That make us some suckers. No, you use it. No, use a sucker, nigga. That nigga just went up there and told on me. This nigga just went up there and told on me. You a snitch. You nah fucking nigga. Now you ain't a tattletale. I'm a tattletale. You a snitch. Cause you trying to make me do something that you want me to do. Yes it is. And you went up there so smooth with it. He did. Easy breezy went up there. Anywho, let's say it's the 5 people in the room, right? And $100 get missing. Don't nobody know that we know that the $100 get missing. Remember I said yes we because people come to me. This is somebody that know me. So they're like, hey, somebody stole some money. I'm telling you, they already know I'm steal. I don't do that. So I be like, wait, let's go in together. This is what Archangel Michael wants y'all to hear. He went up there and told so he can laugh. So when you go in there and you announce, hey, $100 is missing, I'm standing right there. So I'm getting initial response, first reaction, right? I don't even need first reaction, but that's the best one for me. Like when I'm dissecting some shit, when I'm on the scene, I be on it. I pay it, and it's 5 people in there. And people will be like, how did you catch everybody's first response? I don't know. It's a gift, damn it. It's an ability, right? I don't know. I just catch it. So let's say it's 5 people in there. And let's say one person grabs either a pocket, their pocketbook. Because listen, remember I said your subconscious, your spirit, and your childhood. It talks. Your spirit is the truth. We asking for who took the $100. So the spirit is the captain of the boat now. It's not the child. That could be the actions of why they stole it. You feel me? Subconscious, it could be one of those, but that's not it. The spirit. The spirit will tell me everything that I need to know. Remember I said when I need the truth. Okay? So one person might pat the area of where they put the money at. That's what I like. Let's say I see somebody pat their pocket. That's what they would incline. But hey, they also could just pat their pocket because I would pay attention. Was this person patting their pocket the whole night? And let's say this man was because he wanted to make sure his weed wasn't falling out. Okay? So remember that. Then the second person, this motherfucker got a face like, what the fuck? But it's not a face like, what the fuck, I'm guilty. Let me try to act like, oh, I can't believe. No, it's a face like, what the fuck? Like, I can't believe you really, like, we go, but like, what? Like, nigga, I'm the one that gave you the $100 type energy. Like, I pay attention to everybody's body language. And I call it like I motherfucking see it. So let's say we done went through our 5 of the people. We'll go back and I say, hey, Charlie stole your shit. You be like, how the fuck you know Charlie stole it? I'm like, cuz Xavier patted his pocket, right, when you said something. But remember, that nigga been patting his pocket all night because he didn't want his weed to fall out. And then I'd be like, and Sam is, he the nigga that gave you the $100. And he not an Indian giver, y'all. So don't be playing devil's advocate over here, Satan kids, because we will destroy your ass. This is what it is. He the one that gave you the money. So we know it ain't Sam, and we know it ain't Xavier. When you said, hey, $100 is missing, I seen Sarah's eyes hit the ground. Sarah, yep. So I feel like it was a team and they gonna split it. It's a team, they gonna split it, yup. The last 3. Sarah looked at the ground and then the other 2 looked at each other. I'm just gonna do it real quick so we can get up out this example because Archangel Michael make me sick. And they'll be like, how do you know all 3 of them did it? Because Sarah looking at the ground, that's what dogs do when they know that they done did some shit that they ain't got no business doing. And I always knew that bitch was a bitch. Bitch. And then the other two looked at each other. The spirit gonna talk. I pay attention. That's why I say when I tell people I set your ass up for failure, I really set you up for failure. I'm like, to watch me, whether it's in secrecy or not, and to know what type of way my mind is, and to think that you're gonna get over it, that's crazy. And then for the people who feel like getting over on me is an accomplishment or achievement, I want you to hear this from out my mouth. You're sick. And not in a good way. Like, let's say you do that. What the fuck do you win? What do you win? Damn, what do you win? Nothing. Not a goddamn thing. Ain't nobody gonna print your dumb ass off no goddamn certificate. Ain't nobody gonna throw you no fucking party. You ain't getting a check, motherfucker. You do need to get a check for your, cause you don't get nothing. And then when the Most High placed me where the fuck I'm going and I'm living my life like it's golden, because it is, what do you really win? Nothing. To the people who's like that. But you don't get nothing because you are nothing. But to hear and to know how I think and to try me is crazy. Nobody else on this earth is thinking the way I'm thinking. And you're not about to tell me they are, because I do too much shit in the process of thinking. The way that the Most High give me my messages, meaning my energy, solidifies what the fuck I'm saying. It lets me know. That's why I'm for certain can't nobody knock it down. I remember one day the Most High gave me some shit, and I felt like whatever, because when I first got it, I didn't know what you know what I'm saying. But after the fact, I felt like whatever the fuck the Most High gave me, it really wasn't easy. But it was easy as fuck for me, because everybody was in awe. And then didn't know I was getting time. The ability, like the Most High said it. The way you decipher energy, break shit down, is quick. I remember one day, I don't know if I was on live on YouTube or Facebook, but I know I was live. And the Most High said it to me. Said, watch this. And I just was repeating what the Most High was saying so the people could hear it. The way you decipher energy is quick. She gonna get this quick. Then it was some times where it took me like 5 minutes, 6 minutes or something. I knew something, I said something ain't right. And I had to look at it, and I seen it. The Most High told me the way that I created your mind is not of the ordinary, it's extraordinary. That's why when John Legend said that y'all was just ordinary people, I believe it, because I'm extraordinary. So that means when the Most High give me my energy, that's why. It's because of the way my mental is. The Most High told me the Most High can't give me my energy like the Most High give y'all energy. It's no challenge. Do not take that as me being rude, because I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just telling you the truth. Like, have you ever been so good at something that they give you something and you be like you bored with it, and then other people in there be struggling, but they shouldn't get mad at you. Like, I don't know. That's why I'm telling you, I get my energy different from everybody. If I was to give people, if the Most High gave people my energy, they'll never decode a message. They wouldn't get shit. They be looking stupid. And it's simple shit. Like when I got that, it say 77, and I was just about to use Husto. When I got that message about the damn Cinderella shoe, they would have saw that shit, like they wouldn't have got that. They wouldn't have got none of the messages that I got off of that. And then the crazy thing about it, because I was gonna say something, but I didn't. I only said what the energy needed to be said about me not doing the no cars. They said something about him having his kids. Now his kids could be a little bit older, but what if they did watch Cinderella? What if they did watch The Lady in the Shoe? Like, that's crazy. What if they did want to watch that? I'm just saying, what if? But the way that the Most High give me my energy, that's how I know another way. That don't nobody get the messages that I get. You can't even, it's not a Rubik's Cube. where some people can crack or do the Rubik's Cube quick. No. The energy that the Most High give me is if I was one of y'all, I would freak the fuck out. Cause even with myself, I said it was easy for me to do, but it must be hard. Cause I'm like, the way people was acting, like amazed. I'm like, what the fuck, man? This shit ain't. And I'm humble for the people who think that I'm not humble. I didn't even overdo it. Like, I'm like, what the hell? Like, it's all right. You feel me? Like, just come on. And that's another thing that I had to work on. When somebody celebrating me, I need to sit in it. Subconscious, something I'm aware of. Why not? Because I wasn't celebrated as much as a kid, right? But as a kid, because people like need to heal that. It's not a childhood, it's subconscious. As a kid, the people who I actually gave two fucks about, they celebrated me. So therefore, the people who didn't celebrate me, they didn't hold no weight in my life. All praises to the Most High. The people who I had the mindset to focus on the ones who did celebrate me, but do not forget about the ones who didn't, so I know how to handle them. But subconsciously, I did not know how to sit in it. If I do something and somebody be like, oh shit, you just did XYZ, I be like, yeah. And then it's like, I and they be like, nah, man, we about to do XYZ. Like, it be people like, I remember one time, I was like, they was like, what you gonna do for your birthday? I'm like, nothing. They was more, it's not that they just wanted to party, but they wanted to party more for me than I did. It was my birthday. Nah, you need to do something, you need to do something. And I tell y'all need to celebrate every win. I do celebrate. Like, I'm a minute, second, hour type person. And what I mean by minute, second, hour type person, meaning I give certain shit minutes, seconds, and hours. I don't give it days, I don't give it weeks, I don't give it months. Meaning shit that's like not good, like negative energy. Like, I think 3 days ago, maybe 4 days ago, I cried, right? I probably cried about 2 minutes. I know you like 2 minutes, yeah. I put my head down and I let it out. That's a release of energy. And I already know when I cry, everything stops and see what the fuck going on with me. After I cried for 2 minutes, I ate me some goddamn food, watched me a little something, smoke, and I think I went live. Like, I don't sit in shit. When I tell you to cry, cry. If you cry for 3 hours, that don't mean that you weak or nothing. Quit trying to be like me. Well, I'm gonna only cry for 2 minutes. You gonna look real stupid crying for 2 minutes. And I know you like, well, why don't you look stupid for crying 2 minutes? Because I don't. That's what the fuck I do. So it's gonna look cool on me, cause that's what the fuck I do. But you trying to do what I do, you're gonna look stupid. It's only cool when it's something that you do. I sit there and only cry for 2 minutes. I don't cry. If you see me crying, it's because I'm displaying anger. I'm that angry. That's like when they be like, oh, you better stop pushing it fast. You're gonna blow the gasket or something up on this bitch. Me being so angry produced tears. But when I cry, just off the strength of not being angry, it's to release whatever energy. Like, let's say I'm sad, and whatever it is really got me, like, say it. I let it out. It's like after them 2 minutes, I no longer care about what the fuck it is. Or I don't know, I forget about it. Just by me crying them 2 minutes, just erase everything. So that's why I tell people, cry, let it out. I used to give negativity 3 minutes of my time. Then it went from not giving it none. But since I've been down here, I have been giving it some of my time. No more than 3 minutes though. I don't ever break no more than 3 minutes. I do not break my 3 minute rule. I break my 3 minute rule, it's a wrap. I do not I do not break something that I created. Well, I didn't create it. My cousin, she the one who put me on, but I mean like created for myself to use. You saw how quick you saw how quick I put that out there. I don't claim nothing of that. She wouldn't put me on. She was like, get negative. She was like, get negativity 3 minutes of your time. She said that's what I tell my daughter. And it got to a point where I didn't give it none. Like, come on, you gotta learn you and see and set yourself up to win for what works for you. What works for me ain't gonna work for you. So don't ever try to. Just make sure you decompressing negative energy or whatever is hindering you, toxics, traumas. Like everybody in the world, I really did just want to be like a person that sits up outside with a little stand and instead of I'm not selling nothing, but instead of selling lemonade, I help people heal their subconscious and shit, their childhood. But I don't want the ones that's back to the 98%. I want the 2% type energy, the ones that really want to change. Cause I feel like you waste my time, I'm gonna put some extra karma on your timeline, since you want to waste time. Put your ass on the line. But that's what I want to do. That's not the only thing I want to do, but that's one thing I want to do. And the reason why I want to do that is because it'll make the world better. Imagine you meeting somebody, and instead of them blowing up or doing X, Y, Z, they actually communicate to you what it is. Like, you gotta wait to be aligned with your tribe to get that. What if you ain't have to do all that? What if you could just run into people like that? And it's a lot of them. They're not rare. Yeah, that sound good, don't it? That's why the shit that you get here, the gems and the jewels that you get here, you need to share them. Help people. Because when you help people, not only are you helping them, you helping yourself. And if you plan on creating or having kids, you are helping them. How? You're creating a safe environment for them to grow up in. You're creating cool adults or children for them to engage and interact with. Versus this kid was shown around sex because their parents just dropped them off anywhere. Now you take your kid over there, your kid don't know nothing about this shit. Now your kid acting sexual. All that stems from people not asking who, what, when, why, where. And you can't tell me that I'm lying, because some of y'all gonna hit you and you gonna say, I wish somebody would have asked me who, why, when, what, where. And if somebody did ask you, you wish they would have believed your ass. Either way it go, it's like, this is what I do. When people say it's not your job to heal people, I know what the Most High told me. I'm a different type of healer. If you are unaware that this stems from your childhood or your subconscious, then that's when I come in and help you and make you become aware. I don't make you like, hey, you better do this. Like, I put it in your face, and I put it in your face in a way where you can't ignore it. Whether you try to argue, fight, or whatever, I plant seeds. So later on, it could be a year, a week, it don't matter. Them seeds gonna harvest, because you're gonna always remember what the fuck I said. Remember, it didn't sit right with your spirit. And the reason why I didn't sit right with your spirit, because your spirit knew the truth. So them demons is mad. So that's why I tell y'all to pass shit on. That's why I tell you be nice. All that shit. If somebody see you being authentically you and they not a hater, you're gonna inspire them to be themselves. Versus you being fake and inspiring them to be fake or help creating them to be fake. You ever see the group of girls that meet a new girl and now she got a whole new look? She look just like them. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Meanwhile, I inspire people to be themselves. Girl, I know you not wearing the same. Girl, why is you dressing like me? Why is you like? What's your problem? Like, that's how I'm coming. Be your fucking self. Now, as a teenager, it was cool to be twins. But as an adult, bitch, I better not no grown bitch ever asked to be my goddamn twin. You want to be twins? Oh, yeah, bitch. You a mental patient. Bitch, you could be Aaliyah. Aaliyah could have asked me, hey, you want to be twins? And Aaliyah is bad and she is gorgeous. Fuck no. The fuck is wrong with you? You a mental patient? We're grown. Girl, I fuck you and everybody because I'm not everybody. The audacity. Girl, why you getting aggressive? Because that's just weird. That's really weird to me that you would want to be twins and we're grown. I don't know. Why do you want to look alike? And did you come out my mama pussy when I came out? I didn't think so. So there's no way that we can be twins. So you want me to feed a false narrative? No, I mean twin where we dress alike. Oh, so you said let's dress alike. Cause I knew we weren't gonna be twins. I just don't find it appealing as dressing alike as another person. That's just not my steez. Oh, you take all the fun out of everything. No, I take all the fraud, the fuckery out of everything. That's what I take out. Because now I'm on your ass. Because it starts off like that. Then next thing you know, they're eating. Now your favorite is their favorite. They're talking like you. Y'all don't see this? Take a step back. And I bet you every bitch that ever asked you to be a twin or do any of that, yeah. Or a nigga started trying to steal your steeds and be like you. I peep everything. And I shut it down right then and there. They said you shut it down. Twins for what? I don't have to let them know. It depends on what energy. I let them know, bitch, you really just want to be me. That's what that is. Girl, bye. I just wanted to be a twin. Why? What would make you want to feel like you want to dress like another adult? That's why when them bitches was dressing up like Nicki Minaj, I don't give a fuck. She is an entertainer. Y'all bitches is crazy. Y'all grown. I can see the little young girls, you feel me, wanting to dress up, little 15-year-olds, 16-year-olds. But see these grown bitches talking about I'm a Barbie. I say, yeah, baby. The shit is real out here. And all you bitches that bought that pink wig and did anything like Nicki Minaj, yeah, you a mental patient. We ain't forgot. Or them ugly ass damn Willy Wonka stockings that you hoes was wearing with them ugly ass damn shoes. Y'all thought y'all was cute and y'all look like y'all. I'm trying to tell you, when Nicki Minaj first came out, go look at her wardrobe, her hair and all that. I thought them was humiliation rituals, but that was really her style. She looked a hot mess. Then when she switched up and got the black look, that's when she started looking good. That was more like herself. But anywho, that same shit is corn. Wanting to look alike, y'all, that stems from anybody that be trying. I'm trying to tell you, y'all gotta watch the signs. I pay attention. When people be going through shit and they try to put that we on it, oh nah, baby. Let's say somebody going through something, and they be like, oh well, we gon' nah, baby, nah, nah. I look at everything. That made me think you trying to do spell work or voodoo. You trying to put me in the same boat as you in so you can feel good about your situation if I'm in it too. Fuck no. Mm-mm. Because one thing about it is, I'm going to move different. And I'm going to allow the Most High to guide me and tell me which way to go. Are you going to allow that? No, you're not. Because if you did, you wouldn't even try to do the fuck shit that you're doing. Your steps ain't ordered, mine's are. When y'all hear me say me, and I'm talking about me, just take it and refer to yourself. Meaning, your steps are ordered. If you're connected to the Most High, y'all know the routine over here. Your steps are ordered. You let the Most High move you. Direct your steps. That's why you be protected. These people out here can't fuck with you. You know they can't. Stay away from these fucking mental patients. These are people who won't ever heal their subconscious or their child, their inner child. Cause I'm telling you, that combustion or whatever the fuck that kaboom that they gonna put up, they gonna set off, them motherfuckers about to feel it. It's like, it's different levels of karma or some shit. Cause it's like many attributes, yeah, it's different attributes of these karma. Cause we know it's different levels. And each level got like a lot on it. Like a lot. That's why when I was looking at, like, like when the police officers is getting ready to catch somebody, you would want to be the police officer in the situation because they get ready to catch the person versus the person who get ready to get caught. It's like they know how it's gonna go down and all that because they setting it up. When I was looking at that shit, I said, ooh, I'm glad. When I was looking at the levels, looking at all that shit, I said, ooh, cause we part of the little setup. We the setup in the cleanup crew. I said, damn, I'm so glad that I ain't on this shit. Just to look at what the fuck people gotta go through. And there's nothing they can do because it's karma. It's like cleaning up energy residue. That's making sure ain't none of your energy on here. So when you gonna perish for real, permanently. What did y'all think that energy residue was? And I'm petty. I know what to do. We put that shit in bags. I ain't gonna say everybody put theirs in bags. I know people roll with me. We put ours in bags. I mean, they all had to go in the end inside that. Yeah, but I don't. I mean, they might not have put theirs in bags. They could just carried it. I don't know how they did this, but I know I put mine in bags. Yeah, our team did. And then, cause my team petty just like me. They be down. They TTG for real. And what I did was I knew spiritually, because I'm a transmuter, I get rid of evil and negative energy. I bring truth and justice. So it's a lot that I know that I could do. So when people be out here acting up, get what we doing. Exactly. That's what we say that shit for. It's been cleaned up, meaning they can't come back here ever just because it's in a bag. It's not in the areas where it can thrive at. It's in the area where it's dead. And it only becomes back alive when you put it on. Like when let's say Sarah out here trying to do some stupid shit at the time, spiritually, I would put that shit on Sarah's ass. That's when it become alive, if that makes sense. It's dead right now. But outside of that, that energy residue is to make sure these motherfuckers not here. As above, so below. Clean it up in the 5D. It's gonna make down here in the 4th D. Because of, well, it's not gonna make down here in the 4th D. The 4th D already clean. It's getting prepared. Thank you for the 4th D. So let me fix my words. Y'all know it's motherfuckers out here, because for me to say that, they waiting. Somebody trying to catch me on something. I don't think you're gonna catch us these nuts. Humbly. I don't move the way that y'all think that I move. But I'm about to get off here because I gotta get up early. I forgot. Thank you, Archangel Michael. This was supposed to be quick. It was too much stuff going on. Y'all, I'm gonna have some messages for y'all, because I know y'all, I was on the cloud, but I also was getting other downloads. Y'all can't use both sides of your hemisphere, meaning your brain, your left and your right. Don't let them tell you. Left thalamus, right thalamus. You can. Well, it's only one group of people. If you're neuromelanated, you can. You have that ability because the neuromelanin in you gives you the ability to do that. So with that being said, I'm about to get off here. No, I'm not gonna say do anybody want $40 donation reading, because I'm about to lay it down for real. Lay it down. Let me tap my black before I go in there. But when it comes to the Most High people, may the Most High be with you, within you, and surrounding you. Namaste, gang gang. Oh, I don't know if we got a storm down here, Mr. D's. I'm trying to read some of these comments. Which one you want me to look at, nigga? Okay. What was what was you referencing a storm for? Ain't no, she ain't put no comment up there about that. She said, Britt, did you get a storm? We did, child. She was just referencing in general is what you was saying. They had like you put a comment up there talking about a damn storm. I'm like, I don't see that. I changed your Michael, your dumb ass just got me up here searching. Talking about now she was just saying it. Random, I guess. Did we get a storm? Shit, I don't know. It might have rained because was it wet outside? I ain't even go cap. When I come outside, it wasn't raining. So if it did rain, I know it wasn't no storm. So I had to make sure. I don't know. I think it just rained. Might have rained. Yeah, they showed me that it sprinkled. But I don't think it, yeah, I don't, it didn't storm. Cause they showing me no storm. So no, it didn't storm here. You just asking that random, right? I look, man, I'm not about to go all the way up there. It didn't look like she said no comment. Let me see. Let me look. Let me go all the way. Cause I seen her say it's 1 a.m. Y'all ain't no more. She was just saying it in general. Cause all I see is it was saying it was a store back here. Oh, okay, we got good. She was just saying that in general. Oh no, that's not the one I seen. It was did you get a storm? My girl said all I saw was damn. I just looked. They sure did. Y'all it hit and ran as soon as you said something. They bet that. That's what you're talking about. Back 5-5. What is that? I'm asking her, stupid. What you mean by back 5-5? Damn bad. They got good rain too. Chris Brown wasn't. Was Chris Brown down there? Well, they said the only reason why. Well, I don't know. The only reason why I'm asking is because they just showed me him in that damn jumpsuit. Mm-hmm. Oh, 5-inch had 5 lights. I'm talking about no damn category. It is a category 5? I don't know what type of categories they got. I think they do got category 5 on them. Well, I don't know if she wasn't saying that I'm just gonna take that energy in consideration. It might be a catastrophic storm somewhere. I don't know where. Stage 5 or category 5, whatever the fuck that is. Because if you ain't got no reference, some could be going at 55 miles per hour, then pick up speed. Could be a damn, what is it, hurricane, tornado? I don't know. I'm about to get up out this energy. There go a car going vroom. You hear that? Yeah, something ain't right about that energy. I don't know where that's going to be placed at, y'all. I don't got that to do with that. Because she just asked, and she wasn't referring to that. So for me to get that energy is why I'm like, it's like a sign. I don't know. It better not be here. If it is, keep it away, fuck away from me. I don't know where the storm will take place, y'all. I'm not a weatherman, well, weather woman. I just work here. I just put the message out, so I don't know. But y'all have a good night, though. Namaste.